Hey everyone, it's Ian with video blog number 41. It has been quite the exciting week for me. I've had a few instances of grace and forgiveness. Started off on Wednesday when I found out that my grandma was forgiving my $3,500 college loan debt to her. I was completely thrown for a loop about it. My dad said, "You should talk to your grandma. She had something to tell you." So, like, okay. I've been kind of putting off writing a reply to her last email. So, imagine my surprise when she said that I don't need to repay that $3,500 anymore, which was awesome because I don't even remember the last time I did make a payment on that. And now I don't know what to do with my other savings and whatnot, my any extra money that comes in my paycheck. I mean, after this con, do I put it toward getting all the things fixed on my car, save up for another car? I was thinking about taking some improv classes at the Voodoo Comedy Playhouse downtown. They're pretty cheap, or pretty affordable, I should say, compared to the Bovine. Sorry, Eric. Or I'm also thinking about finally starting to save up for a gecko suit, a partial suit, but we'll have to see what, I'll have to pray and see what God should have me do with that, so I can be a responsible steward of the money that He's blessed me with. Then, also, on Thursday, came to find that I had another red light ticket from the city of Aurora from a Thursday night going to a fur meet, because the intersection right by the Village Inn has some red light cameras, and so I was freaking out because that I still had my Florida plates at the time, so the ticket went to my Florida address, and I just now got it yesterday, and it turned out that it was due a month earlier, so I was just panicking. Called the red light office yesterday, gave them my name, my phone number, and the citation number, and they said they took it off. They took it off, which meant that's $75 plus another $40 for some kind of fee that I also don't need to worry about anymore. That's huge. I mean, what did I do to deserve any of this? And the answer, if you know anything about grace and forgiveness, it's nothing. It's a gift. And I don't even feel like I deserve it. But then again, that's also the best part of grace. You don't deserve it, but you get it anyway. And I love that. So like I said, I'll have to pray about what to do with that money. In some other news, I'm well aware of what happened a year ago today and where it happened, but I've decided that I'm going to see a movie there. I'm going to see a Pacific Rim with my brother. It's going to be awesome, and it's basically sticking it to James Holmes. I'm not going to let him ruin my or anybody else's movie-going experience, especially not at Century. That was theater I probably went to the most often. The last movie I saw there, I believe, was Toy Story 3, I think. It's been so long since I've even been to like any movie theater really as a patron as opposed to when I worked at Movie Tavern that I tend to forget the last movie that I saw in a theater, much less the theater that I'm going to. So I remember a year ago making two very ill-conceived videos that I will not link to in the doobly-doo. I don't even know if I even have them on my channel anymore. But basically I decided I just remember not even crying about the shooting until I got back here and went to the memorial. As I think I said in those videos, I was in this emotional state where I was sad, but I couldn't actually bring myself to cry. It's just that any possible emotion had been taken from me, and I was just left with this emptiness inside. But am over it. I hope that God brings justice to Mr. Holmes, that the courts bring proper justice to Mr. Holmes, and that we can continue to get on with our lives and have some closure about that. So that's all I've got for this week. I'm looking forward to today practicing my guitar for the worship service at Rocky Mountain FurCon, getting some other stuff ready for that, and going to the movie, probably going to do some laundry, and just trying to enjoy myself and relax and try to get better at my job when I go back on Monday. So that's about it for today. I'll catch you all later. Take